cost of daycare is so unaffordable that many families can't even come up with half the money. Our grandson has been in childcare since he was born, and the cost is $252 a week for 4 days. My son and daughter-in-law cannot afford this, and so we've had to come in and step in and help out. But what about if there are grandparents who can't help their kids?
50 years ago in 1971, I was a young mother, newly separated with a 1-year-old baby, and I was beginning a new teaching job in Western Massachusetts. My starting pay simply was not enough to pay all of my expenses, rent, childcare, and other living expenses. And after a few months, I resigned my job and went on public assistance. Sadly, nothing has changed in those 50 years. Absolutely nothing. The challenges I faced as a young single parent are no different from what young working families face today.
Childcare for grandparents is an issue like it is for many of our parents. There are over 3 million grandparents in the U.S. that are raising their grandkids. More than half of those folks live at or below the poverty line. Most of the grandmothers raising grandchildren are 55 or younger, so they're still in the workforce. Another significant portion of grandparents are also helping with elderly parents, which is our case. We help take care of my dad, who's almost 80. I think it's important to remember that many kids being raised by grandparents have experienced significant trauma of various types and degrees. And so the grandparents are trying to help them get through that. Safe, affordable, reliable childcare is crucial for families and for the development of the kids.
We're even looking at my mother offering to retire 6 months early so that she could be our childcare solution. I know that's not totally abnormal in this current state of affairs. A lot of families have grandparents as that supportive caregiver. My mom, however, lives in New Hampshire and doesn't actually live close. So this would have been a sacrifice of her career, which she was willing to give, but also she would have been coming to live with us Monday through Friday in order to help us keep our careers going forward.
I have 4 children, 3 who are living. I have a 9-year-old and twins who are 2. Prior to the pandemic, my mom used to watch my children in home. The only way I was able to have the family that I have as a single parent by choice was to have the support of my mom. And unfortunately, she passed away 5 days into the pandemic. So we went from having that support, having that steady schedule every day, to there being a global pandemic where the kids were home all the time, I was home all the time. And so trying to coordinate working full time with caring for, at the time, 15-month-old twin boys, as well as my 8-year-old special needs daughter was a lot. So I really hope that the legislatures can see how beneficial it would be to all children to be able to access, if not free, very affordable childcare.